Hello. So this is SGF Base, of course, the best place for you to get the newest stuff when it comes to the entertainment industry in Africa. And now, of course, you already know that Harmonize is in Nigeria and he is having a lot of fun. So Harmonize is in Nigeria and he has been talking about there being peace between the Nigerian music industry and the Tanzanian music industry. I think you already know that also. You have already seen it on YouTube. So at the moment, what you want to talk about in this video is about his upcoming collabos from Nigeria. And one of it is with Ruga. So you can be able to see, I don't know if the name, I did pronounce it right as Ruga or Ruja, but what you can be able to see on your screen right now, you can see the two of them hanging out together, which of course, you know what is coming. It is more like a teaser, and we want to talk more about this. What could it be? Might it be maybe a behind the scene video a behind the scene video that they're shooting for one of the projects that they've been doing together? Ever since Harmonize preached in Nigeria, we have been seeing him in a lot of in studios doing records with recording music with a number of Nigerian artists, and maybe this one is already a song that has been recorded already, and what they're doing here is they're shooting the visuals for the same. When it comes to the music industry in Tanzania, we have two major bigwigs. I won't say two, but a number. We have Harmonize, Diamond, Alikiba, the likes of Mario. We have many, and what I've seen from Tanzanian music so far is there are a number of Tanzanian music who have gone towards the Amapiano vibe. A number of them, I'll say 70% of Tanzanian musicians have gone towards the Amapiano vibe, and they're trying to create their own genre based on Amapiano, which I think you can be able to call Bongo Piano. Yeah, and most of them like Diamond recent, or let me not say Diamond, but Wasafi, most of Wasafi songs coming out right now, they have the vibe of Amapiano. But if you listen to others, let me say like Alikiba was doing his own thing, but his also last song had the vibe of Amapiano, but it's more like Bongo and Amapiano, so Bongo Piano. When you look at people like Harmonize, his music is more towards the Afrobeats. If you listen to it, it does a vibe. It has been having the Afrobeat vibe more than the Amapiano vibe. In fact, I don't think if Harmonize has done any Amapiano kind of song. He's doing more like his own genre, but it is more like Bongo and Afrobeats. I don't know if you get me. It's more like Bongo and Afrobeat. Listen to his songs like the Single Again song and all these other songs that he did release recently, except the one he did with Spice from Jamaica. There is that other song. If you listen to it, they're more edged towards Afrobeats than, let me say, any other genre. So I'll say it makes sense for him to collaborate with a number of different Nigerian artists. And at the same time, if you look at Harmonize, I'll say Harmonize is big musically. His music has really penetrated Africa a lot, and the Single Again song, it did him wonders. I mean, it might have a song that came out of a breakup that he had, but the song ended up performing so well, and it makes sense for him once he lands in Nigeria for a number of different artists to want to do collabos with them. Of course, artists tend to do collabos to try and reach out to new audiences. So for him, he might be trying to penetrate more into the West African market, and for them, they might be trying to penetrate more into the East African market. So usually that is the game plan, and we wish him well. If I'm to choose between the two, I'll say the Afrobeat vibes. If you compare Harmonize type of music and the music that he's doing right now and the other music that other musicians are doing, which is more towards Amapiano, I'll say Harmonize version is more original in terms of genre of music, because if you listen to it, you won't be sure if it is really Afrobeats or not, or if it is really bongo, like it is somewhere in between. But if you listen to this other kind of version of music that, let me say, 70% of other musicians in Tanzania are doing, which is more like amapiano, you listen to it and definitely you're like, oh, this is amapiano. Like, you don't have to think twice about it to ask yourself which kind of genre this is. It's definitely amapiano. So I think what Harmonize is doing is kind of amazing, and is trying to come up with something, his own original sound, and originality is key in this case. And I think he's winning, because we have seen how he has been having a lot of shows, and lately the fight between him and let me say Diamond is not that much, and I'll say it's because the two of them are doing different types of genres, so it doesn't make sense to have those kind of arguments. Unlike, let me say, recently when we had Diamond and Alikiba having issues over, it is more over Amapiano on the Enjoy song, and on this other end on the Sumo song. So at the end of the day, I mean, when you have your own kind of thing, originality is the key. When you have your own kind of thing, I think you make music that sounds different to people, and it, for somebody to come after you and say your music's bad or your music's this and that and that, I think it won't make any sense. And to that end, man, see you in the next one, and continue listening to more music as we wait for more music to drop from Harmonize. Remember, Harmonize has a lot of other collabos coming soon. I think there is one that is supposed to drop this coming August. Was it 5th? I'll try to check. There is a collabo between Harmonize, BN, and some other musician. I think it's from Nigeria, but I'll have to confirm. And that song is supposed to drop on, I think it was the first Friday of August. Yeah, the first Friday of August. The song is going to drop soon. So Harmonize has been releasing like a new song every, it's more like after 2 weeks, after a fortnight, you will find a new song on his channel, either just an audio or with visuals, which just shows you how hardworking he's working. And some of them, or most of them, are collabos. And when a musician is doing a lot of collabos, for me, I always see it as a way to mean that the musician is doing pretty good, and some people want to be associated with such, so they call him and they're like, man, let's do a collabo. And of course, when it comes to collabos, again, it depends with the availability of the musician. Yeah, so see you in the next one.